Hey, pasa familia de dinero. I'm your host, Hot. You're back in the cut, and we about to turn the degrees up. Let's get cooking with the MicroCloud hologram story. So, for anybody that is watching this later on, and you've seen this stock potentially at pump 4, 5, 6 times, I want to lay out what changed from the 3 times that we've seen it before, comparable to what we're seeing now in 2024. And if you're an individual that is holding HOLO, I hope that you keep a balanced mind listening to this story as I still hold HOLO. And I want you guys to understand, you don't have to, but I want you guys to understand that at least this channel has provided substantial amount of value in order for you to make a little bit of money back. There has been, people that said, man, I'm glad that I stuck around after MicroCloud hologram. We were on a bull run. We were really sentimental about this stock, but some people decided, okay, you know what, there's nothing, it keeps on going down every day. But I want to bring value to the individuals that watch this channel, and so that's what I vowed to do. I even had to learn the biggest lesson when it came down to MicroCloud hologram, and even if it does pump, I've still learned an amazing lesson in it all, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and start where I know, where it started, at least for me. And that was probably 4 months ago. So 4 months ago, I decided to, browse around for stocks, and I saw that it was on the top gainer for the day, or it was on the move to make it. I got in, I saw it climb, I was making a profit, but then I said, MicroCloud hologram, that's insane. How is this company so undervalued? So I started doing my own due diligence and research, and I found out that, wow, okay, look at this graph. It pumps during this time. Now, in my mind, I said that, okay, if it follows a pattern, it should pump again in February. So I said, let me figure out as much information as I can on this company. What have they developed? What are they buying? What are they doing? And the more and more I got into it, the more and more I got excited. And so my positive videos on MicroCloud hologram really boosted the channel. But then all of a sudden I saw some actions that did not make sense. There was no press release. There was no communication within the company itself. And so my attitude was a little bit on the balanced side. I wasn't too bullish, nor was I too bearish, but I was telling people to be, it's out of the pattern. And I will repeat this phrase. I would say no man's land. I will also say it's out of the pattern. And this is before I, used my setup. I was just filming in my truck when I got off work. So then once I did that, I had individuals that said I changed my position, and I did change because, as a smart investor, you have to know when to pivot parlay. And if you guys want to know exactly what pivot parlay means, I'm actually going to be releasing a second episode 2 on my other channel with Steered Mike. That's my podcast. So we talk about pivot parlay. Now, the one thing that I realized was, okay, it's not looking too good for this stock. I might have to delve into other ones to make up for the money. And there were spurts where it looked like it was going on a return from the cent level before the reverse split. But it seemed to never want to really go above a certain level. Even when I was at, breaking even, I still did not take out because I had a conviction, and I believe my audience, deserves, for me to hold on as long as I can with them. Once the reverse split happened, we saw a substantial boost. I was in the profit, but I thought that this was going to be the time. The reverse split happened. It should follow technicals. We should see a winning move. But unfortunately, it only got so high, and there was individuals that have expressed to me that they were at the $10 area, the $12 area, the $20 area, the $50 area. With that expression in mind, I thought that, okay, I still can't take profit. I want everybody to win. After that, we've seen MicroCloud hologram go on an absolute tear on just the dirt, just going down to the dirt. Now, here's the thing. We have seen that MicroCloud hologram does want to go up, but it is a far, far cry from where we were at $5 at the reverse split. Farther from, when we were at the 80 cent level. So I bring this story to you guys for anybody that is still holding or potentially thinking to invest into this company. And I've done everything I can in order to provide value to help people out there because I care. I'm a blue collar individual that use my own money. I don't get sponsorships. I don't get anything like that. I had individuals create drama because of this stock, because of how I'm very protective of what's going on here. And through all of that, I said, you know what? I was going to just quit because, man, this is my money. And this is my money. I'm like, this is my savings. This is everything. And yeah, I can make it back up, but that is hard work. It's hard work. And so you put it into something that, you know, you're following this trail. And I thought it was over, man. You have no idea. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at all the other stocks that I invested in. I already have 100% return, 200% return. And I'm talking about IonQ, all the other ones that I put in there. I've already seen a return. Why didn't I just put my money into that? So I'm frustrated and I'm dealing with it the best I can. I have life things that are going on and I just keep going. I have an audience. I have people telling me what to do. I have the Discord, which is creating such a drama filled thing where I'm trying to live my life and trying to navigate this new channel, new people. And I don't know what's going on. I'm losing money. I'm having drama. I don't understand. All I wanted to do was help. And so if it was for me, like if I came on here every day, like some YouTubers, they come on here, they're absolutely happy about the stock that they're talking about, even though it's going down, down, and down. And all they get is those clicks and those views. I can't do that. I can't. That's not me. So I stepped away for at least like, I think a week and a half, almost about to quit YouTube, quit my Discord, quit everything I built. But then I said, no, this is a lesson. Regardless of this pumps, if it pumps, you need to not play the game of gambling. This is gambling. And I participated in it. It's a lottery ticket, and that's not what the stock market is for. I've seen individuals that lost $11,000 plus. And I can't help but wonder why they keep saying, I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy more. This is the bottom. And it's just the same as somebody that is literally, you know, grabbing another ticket, another scratch off when they got a negative balance in their bank account. And so I vow from now on that, you know, I got to screen these out. I talk about Rigetti. And Rigetti, if you guys check that video out, it is a penny stock, but it has shown that it is a real company making moves. And so that's how I should have interpreted it. But I'm glad I learned this lesson, because there's not a lot of individuals out here that are actually positive in individual stocks. Usually they throw money and they lose it all. You go on Reddit, there's so many stories about how people lose hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're saying, man, you could have gave it to me. Well, in their mind, that money is just not enough. They want more, and they want it now. And so when it comes down to MicroCloud Hologram, I don't know where it'll go. We have no news, and I'm not too worried about it. I used to, anytime I would get out of the truck and I finish unloading, I would stare at that, you know, the graph, just stare at it, hoping that today's the day. I would talk to it, you know, talk to my cousin on the phone about my MicroCloud Hologram. Oh, it's hitting a new all-time low. But it's about patience. But in the midst of patience within this stock, I don't know, again, if it's going to explode, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a crystal ball. But in the midst of that, I have collected myself and made better choices in order to see my return. There's too many moves out here that can, if compounded, maybe, okay, you put all your money here rather than putting yourself and spreading yourself, not thin, but just enough that you can see it all compound. You could have had the returns you wanted had you just allowed yourself to diversify. And for anybody that did not like my position, the way I was speaking about MicroCloud hologram, this isn't me saying I told you so. I don't want this to be a I told you so. I don't want this for myself, and I don't want anybody else that's hurting out here hoping that they're going to make some money before the holiday. I hope that it pumps. I do. But I've learned not to set myself in a sinking ship. Other stocks, I have a stop loss. Other stocks, I have a price point of where I'm going to get out. I enter and get out. And the Discord, right now I'm going to be blatantly honest. It's not popping off. It's not like what it was, because we were always talking about this stock every single day. Its movement every single day. Trying to scratch money off of a potential gambling lottery ticket. And I got to say, I'm done with it. I'm done. So anytime I come on here, on this video, and I'm talking to the individual, know that this isn't somebody, I don't do YouTube full time. I don't do YouTube full time. I would love to. It's been my dream ever since I was a kid. I had my very first video here about 14 years ago. 14 years ago. This was always my dream. And this is a thing. I know you have to get paid in order to do it full time, but this has been something that for 14 years plus, I've always loved doing, connecting with people. And this is the one community that I'm grateful to have. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. But this has been the community where they have no problem telling you how to run your channel. And they don't have any experience of how it is. You have individuals that they're older than me. They're retired. They're sitting down. They do this all day long. They watch the technicals. I don't get that chance, nor am I sitting here and asking for pity. But I understand my position. I'm a young man doing something that's very different. Very different. And I'm doing the best I can to bring value to each and every individual that clicks on this video. The MicroCloud hologram story, it doesn't have to be tragic. It can be motivation, because the day that it does pop is the day that I learn patience. And on top of that, gaining as much knowledge beforehand, before, delving into a stock as deep as I did. If you have a similar story, or if you have a story of your own, leave it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch all of you, familia de dinero, in the next one. Adios.